Hey, hey, and welcome back to Miss Kitty's Wild West Adventures. Today, I bring you the story of another icon of the Wild West, a woman who, despite her humble beginnings, stands as a testament to resiliency and determination. Stay tuned for the real story behind Annie Oakley. This video goes out to Lloyd Adcock, who suggested that I do a story on Annie Oakley. I really appreciate it. I had touched on Annie Oakley a while back when I did the top 10 couples of the Wild West. I'm going to link that video right here. And I always meant to return to learn more about her, so I appreciate the suggestion. Now, on with the story. Born Phoebe Ann Mosey on August 13, 1860 in rural Ohio, Annie Oakley's early years were marked by adversity. Her parents, Quakers of English descent, raised Annie as the sixth of 9 children. Tragically, her father succumbed to pneumonia when she was just 5 years old. Her mother remarried but faced widowhood once again shortly after. Driven by necessity, Annie began hunting and trapping at the tender age of 8, selling game to support her family. After a brief stint at the Darke County Infirmary, where she endured hardship and abuse, Annie escaped at 12, finding refuge with the Eddington family, before finally reuniting with her family at 15. Thanksgiving Day, 1875, marked a turning point when Annie faced off against sharpshooter Frank E. Butler in a Cincinnati shooting contest. Despite her youth, she triumphed, catching the eye of Butler himself. They married and joined Buffalo Bill's Wild West show. It was around this time that she changed her name to Annie Oakley. Hey, I hate to interrupt the story, but if you're liking this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed to Miss Kitty's Wild West Adventures. Annie's talents took her to Europe, where she performed for royalty and captivated audiences. She could shoot the ashes off of a lit cigarette and riddle a tossed playing card with bullet holes. Around this same time, theaters would sometimes give complimentary tickets to their live performances. And to mark them as complimentary, they would punch holes in them. That way they couldn't get resold. Well, they started calling these punched tickets Annie Oakleys. It is believed that Annie was paid more than any other performer in Buffalo Bill's show, with the exception of Bill himself. Another member of Buffalo Bill's act, Sitting Bull, symbolically adopted Oakley as his own daughter in 1884, giving her the name Little Sure Shot, a title that Oakley went on to use proudly throughout her career. Annie Oakley wasn't just a sharpshooter. She was a pioneer for women's rights. She advocated for women in combat and even wrote a letter to President McKinley offering the services of a company of 50 lady sharpshooters. Incidentally, President McKinley declined the offer. Despite health challenges, including a near-fatal train accident, she continued to inspire. She taught many women to shoot, believing that it was crucial for women to learn their way around a gun. She once said, "I would like to see every woman know how to handle guns as naturally as they know how to handle babies." Annie's legacy extended far beyond the shooting range. She set records, engaged in philanthropy, and left an indelible mark on history. Her death in 1926 marked the end of an era, but her spirit lives on in the annals of American folklore.
Hello, Bill.
Why, yes, little lady.
I'm Annie Oakley.
Why, Miss Oakley, I am honored.
You are?
In conclusion, Annie Oakley's life teaches us the power of resilience, determination, and the indomitable human spirit. Her story serves as an inspiration for us all. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Miss Kitty's Wild West Adventures, where we talked all about Annie Oakley. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and ding the bell for notifications. And in the meantime, I'll catch you on down the trail.